This is not financial advice. Dreamers, in this video, I'm going to show you guys my favorite leverage ETF that I've been running the wheel strategy on that's been generating me around an extra $1,000 per month. Now, if you don't know what the wheel strategy is basically saying that you want to buy 100 shares of a company at a cheaper price. That is called the premium. So you want to sell a put that's selling a cash secure put on stock A. Stock A is worth $100, right? You want to buy 100 shares of that company, but you do not feel like paying $100 per share for that company. So you'll sell a $90 cash secure put, and then they're going to give you a premium just for saying, hey, you want to buy these shares at $90. If stock A do not pull back to $90 by the end of their expiration date or whatever date that you pick for your option, if you do not pull back to 90, you get to keep your collateral and you get to keep your premium and move on and do it again the following week. If it do pull back to $90, then you're forced to buy those shares at $90, but you got paid to buy those shares at $90. But if it pulls back a little bit below $90, then you still have to buy those shares at your agreed price, $90. But a lot of times you break even because they paid you, they're still going to pay you to buy those shares at $90. That is the premium. So if you do get assigned those shares at $90, that's the second step of the wheel strategy. Now you have 100 shares of stock A at $90. So now you're saying, hey, now that I have 100 shares of stock A at $90, I want to sell those shares at $105 or back at $100. So what you're going to do is move to the third step of the wheel strategy. That's called selling a covered call. Now you're saying, hey, I want to sell my shares that I bought at $90. I want to sell those at $100. And guess what? You're going to pay me a premium just for saying I want to sell my shares at a higher price. That's where you make the most money running the wheel strategy, honestly, because you get your capital gain and they're paying you to sell your shares at a higher price. So even if the stock goes up to $105, you still have to sell them at $100 because that's the price that you agreed upon. But profit is profit, right? And a lot of times they paid you to buy those shares. And a lot of times they paid you money to sell those shares at that price. So even if it do go above, they paid you to sell your shares. So you made your money plus more on top of that, especially if you did it for a couple of weeks before your shares are called away from you. And then once your shares are called away from you, guess what? You go to the fourth step of the wheel strategy and repeat the cycle, saying that you want to buy those shares back at $90. Now that is the wheel strategy. Now that is a very simplified version of the wheel strategy. There's a lot of things you can do, like roll your calls up and out, roll your puts down and out, down and in. There's ways to, even if it goes inside of the money, you guys can roll it out to continue to collect premium in the long run. Now I've been doing this for a while now. And so far this year, I've generated around $11,759 in premium alone. I'm not even counting capital gain because we sold cash secure puts on Netflix, got assigned shares at $74, and now Netflix is all the way up to $94. We're not even counting capital gain. We're just counting pure premium. I'm up $11,759. January, we did $4,582. February, we did $3,700. In March, we did $3,478. Now, March is not over with. We're 2 weeks into March. It could be a lot more, but it could. I'm in a bit of a pickle on one of my poor man covered calls on MU that I could roll up and out to collect a lot more premium, or I could just end up selling that and breaking even on one of my MU leaps. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on that one. But this is a very simplified version of the wheel strategy. If you guys do want to learn the in-depth, because you guys got me to 5,000 subscribers on this channel, I gave you 60% off the Dream Team. The Dream Team is where we hold Zoom calls every single Sunday. In there, I teach you the wheel strategy step by step. I give you guys plays, and you also have access to the Lucid Dreamer Road, to where they post their, I have 3 pro day traders in there that post their option trades every single day. And those pro day traders be killing it. Another thing that you have access to, I have multiple modules in there that you can go in and watch, do the quizzes, read the PDFs, everything. And then you'll be a part of a community of investors and traders that want to be financially free. I know you want to be financially free because you're watching this video. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video. So if you guys do want to learn the real strategy, the link to the Patreon is going to be down in the pinned comment section. It's also going to be down in the description. And while you're down there in the comment section, comment, give me the loot, because I'm about to show you guys how to make the market give you the loot. Now, over to the leverage ETF that's been generating me some extra income every single month is TQQQ. TQQQ, and it's looking like it's about to set me up for another entry on TQQQ. Now, TQQQ is the leverage of QQQ. It's a 2x leverage. QQQ tracks the NASDAQ, right? You got a lot of technology companies in there. It's very volatile. That means you're going to make a lot in premium. The higher the IV is, the implied volatility is on a company, the more you're going to make in premiums. So I could go into depth on that, but it'll make the video a little bit too long. I go a little bit more into it inside of one of my modules. But yeah, the TQQQ is a leverage of QQQ. That means it's going to move twice as much. It is a 2x leverage QQQ. That means for every 1% that QQQ moves, TQQQ is going to move 2% up or down. So the way that I enter my trades is that I love to use Bollinger Bands. My settings on my Bollinger Bands is pretty dark. Now what I like to do is I love to use Bollinger Bands. Here we are on Trading View. Whenever it's at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and oversold on the RSI, it gives us a good setup to go in and sell a cash secure put. So like right here was at $46, we'll sell a $44 cash secure put, go in and make profit. Now one thing for us that it's been sending us almost nearly at the beginning of every single week for the last couple of weeks, it's been at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. It's been oversold on the RSI. We've been going in selling cash secure puts, say, hey, we're willing to pick up shares of TQQQ at a certain price. And we've been collecting premium that's been generating us some doggone pretty decent income. Now, this is the most recent support line that I'm willing to sell cash secure puts below. Right now, it's the $51 price point because it came to this point, rejected off of it and pulled back to it almost 2 or 3 times. So prices having a hard time falling below $45, but it absolutely could. So the next support zone that I see on TQQQ is selling cash secure puts, and I'm willing to pick up shares at $42.50. So if it fall all the way down to $42.50, I'm willing to pick up shares. This is the next support zone that I have on TQQQ. Now, the reason I love to do cash secure puts on the Qs, let's take a quick look. Let's zoom out and go to the Qs and switch over to the 4-hour chart now and turn off the Bollinger Bands. Now, this is the Qs long-term growth. As you guys can see, this is a stock that goes up. It usually only goes up all the way back from 2023. This is a stock that goes up, and no matter when I pull this chart back, it is a stock that has gone up for decades. This is a stock that goes up for decades. So if I'm ever assigned shares of QQQ or TQQQ with decades of data showing that it has grown, with it having a large amount of technology stocks inside of this ETF, I'm not too worried about getting assigned shares of an ETF that I want to own, so I can make capital gain in the future. So let me give you guys a quick rule right quick. Pull out your pen, you know, all that good stuff, because when you're selling cash secure puts, it's about to make sense in a second. When you're selling cash secure puts on QQQ, it's an ETF. You can sell it at a 0.3 delta. That means you have a 70% chance of price not pulling back to whatever price point that you pick. Now, when you're doing a leverage of TQQQ, any leverage stock, me personally, I use a 0.2 delta, and I can't continue to sell cash secure puts every single week after week after week after week, right? All right. So when we come to TQQQ, we're going to hit trade. We're going to hit trade options. Right now, when we looked at TQQQ on the chart, let me pull it up right quick. So right now, when we looked at TQQQ on the chart, it is at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. It's not quite oversold yet. We could wait until it becomes oversold, but it is at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, and I'm fine selling a cash secure put at this price point at the recording of this video, for example. So we're going to come back over here. We're going to go out a week. We're selling a put. It says sell put, and then we're going to look for a 0.2 delta. So let's scroll down to the $43 price point. That's a 0.28. Let's scroll down to the $40 price point. That's 1.4. All right, so we're going to scroll down to the $41.50. This one right here, $41.50. Is it below the yellow line we drew out? All right, so let's go to TQQQ. Is it below the, all right, so $41.50 would be down here. It's below the last support zone that we had on TQQQ. So we could come here and click on this. The implied volatility is 105%. That is amazing. The market price is $76. That's where we're going to collect in premium. And then the chance of profit is a 0.2 delta. So that's an 80% chance of winning. And then the delta right there is a 0.204 delta. That's a 0.2 delta. That means we have an 80% chance of winning this trade. So what you would do, you would hit sell. The market price was 0.73. Sometimes this is TQQQ. Let's click that right there. On TQQQ, I did it 3 times in January. I only did it 3 times in February, but it's looking like I'm going to do it 4 times in March. So that's going to give me my $1,000. I did 6 right here, 5 right here. Sometimes I do 12. This time I do 7. So let's just type in 7, and I'll bring in $531 this week alone from selling a cash secure put below its old support line on TQQQ. So I could bring in $532 in premium that I've usually been doing selling cash secure puts on the leverage of TQQQ. Now $76 divided by, what was it, 41.50, it will cost us $4,150 in this trade. It's a lot more entry friendly than doing it on QQQ. You would need around $40,000 to sell cash secure puts on QQQ, but you'll only need $4,000 to sell it on. So $40,000 versus $4,000, that's a big difference. But that is a 1.83% in a week. That is insane for a 0.2. 1.83% in a week. If we do that this month, every week this month, that is a 7.32% gain in a month. Average that out in a year, that's an 87% year. So let's just use 7.32 and show you what kind of gains you can have in a year. So let's say you started off with $4,500, right? $4,500, and you're bringing in 7.32% in a month. I know it says day, but just imagine it says month. And we're going to do this for 5 months. We're going to do this for 5 months and not invest in. No, we're going to do it for 5 years, 60 months, 5 years, and not invest any extra money, and hit calculate. All right, so let's scroll down. In 5 years, you can have a $300,000 in your account, and you only started off with $4,500. And by the time you get to year 5, you'll be bringing in $21,000 per month selling cash secure puts. I'm around this area right here, averaging around $1,000 a week. So I'm around the $37 price point. I'm not doing 7% a month. I'm averaging around 4, sometimes 5% a month. I'm averaging around 4 to 5% a month, but 7% a month is insane. That's how I know it's insane, because I'm averaging around 4 to 5% a month, which is really good. Like 4 to 5% a month is really, really good. But yeah, in this example, that's a 7.32% month trade. And, you know, if once you get to the 50 months in, you're making $10,000 a month. You created $120,000 income just from selling cash secure puts. So I love to use QQQ. Quite expensive. I do a 0.3 delta on QQQ, but on TQQQ, remember, I do a 0.2 delta because it's a leverage stock, and it has decades of growth, right? They just recently did a stock split on TQQQ. It has decades of growth. So if you guys do have a smaller account and wanted to start to learn the wheel strategy, this is a pretty decent one to get your feet wet with. It's kind of risky because it's a leverage stock. Any leverage stock is risky. So if you guys do want to get your feet wet, go ahead and check out TQQQ. And if you want to learn more about it, check out the Patreon. That link is going to be down in the description and also inside the comment section. But other than that, dreamers, if you made it to the end of this video, comment any question that you got about anything. Yeah, it could be about anything. You don't even got to be about the wheel strategy. About anything down in the comment section. I read every single comment on this channel, and I reply to every single comment on this channel. It's still a small channel, only 4 or 5 people comment, and I reply to every single last one. So if you guys got any questions, make sure that you reply down there. If you just want to show some love, comment, give me the loot, because I show you guys how to make the market. Give me the loot. And it's, you know what I'm saying, it's 2026. It's time for us to get some money. But other than that, dreamers, got any questions, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. I've been hitting that notification button. Appreciate you. But other than that, dreamers, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Conversations, and I'm out. Peace.